using S.T.A.R is really, really important. I mean, an easy way to explain it would be, I don't know, say you're a verifier, an IQA, and you obviously state, IQA in X, Y, Z competency, amount of years, and this was also tallied on your CV. But the situation would be, I don't know, you've been brought on board for a training provider that's had a not very good Ofsted result. The task was to improve the quality of the delivery, to improve the Ofsted grade, maybe to save some money, maybe to improve the completion timescales. What was the actions that you put in place? So, I don't know, turn things from paper-based to digital, set timescales for your team of assessors, the employers that your learners were at, and the result, saved £100,000 in the verification process, increased completion rate by 50%. Yeah, these things are really powerful, but they must be real. They must be true. Otherwise, the S.T.A.R quickly diminishes. So S.T.A.R is a really important way of making your application stand out against the next person, about your CV standing out and making someone want to pick up the phone and speak to you. That's the job of the CV, is to make someone want to pick up the phone and find out more detail about you. And if you're thinking around the lines of what info do they need to them to be able to see that I am this ideal person for the role, you're going to help also set up the interview questions that they're going to ask you. So they're going to ask you about this project which you did as a verifier. They're going to ask you about this time when you changed from paper-based to digital. What did you do? How did that happen? Why would you do that? What did you learn? And you can answer in a S.T.A.R format. I'd never use the situation, the task, the action, result in answering these things. Keep your powder dry on it, and got to be subtle about this. But they will know if they're really good at interviewing. They will know. But it's really good because you're giving them the information that they want in a really digestible way. And it's like what Roger was saying before about giving a story to make your application stand out, to make you as a person, be able to be visualised by that interview, about fitting in that organisation. What Bharvi was saying at Protocol around her winning formula, particularly around S.T.A.R, and how you can stand out. S.T.A.R's very, very powerful. I had a client, a long client, chat with me a month or so ago. And they reminded me of when I sent in an application. We used to always put a profile on the front of people's CVs when I run a recruitment organisation. And he said, I remember your profiles were great, and they were all written in a S.T.A.R and another way called Spin, which I'll explain on another day. He remembers in a really positive way the influence of S.T.A.R in his decision-making process to bring on staff. In such a positive way, you can still remember it a decade later. It's really, really powerful to be able to help you be able to stand out in a really positive way compared to the next person. We're in a time when there's a lot of change happening in the sector, and everybody counts. Everyone needs to make a difference, and you need to be able to show how you can make a difference. And S.T.A.R is one of those things. So situation, task, action, result. It's used by recruiters and HR professionals throughout the sector. It's really, really important for you to be aware of it and to try to use it in your CVs and applications, and particularly in your interviews. I hope you found this really useful. And please don't forget to visit FE Careers for all your latest jobs within the further education, work-based learning and employability sector. And thanks very much for listening. I hope this helps, and good luck with your career. Thank you very much.